Well, it's not there anymore.
Not there.
7:51. Welcome back to Great Day for this Friday, 21st day of August. We welcome our good friend Rick Davis from Fidelity Bank to the studio with us, and you brought a good friend of mine to the station and to the desk with us. Explain who you brought.
I brought Scott from Royal Flooring, the CEO of Royal Flooring.
Scott Sullivan.
Sullivan is his name, and Scott was out last night at the fair, so we're going to hope we get through the next few minutes together.
Long days.
Now, I want you to explain how your bank and Royal Flooring work together.
Well, a few years ago, we started sharing some of the builders because Scott's a premium remodeler and new construction. In fact, he had half of the homes in the home show were his interiors.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot of work in a short amount of time.
Yeah, it was a lot of work in a short time. Very well said.
Yeah.
And there's 4 partners over there, and they each have their own things that combined, and they all know the industry and know the installation, which is the key to interior tile and granite and the things to make them flow. They've got a great interior decorator, and they just grew and grew and grew. They grew well enough that we helped them get their new building, and it's probably the biggest showroom in the state of Iowa.
It's nice.
You guys have been,
there,
it's a knockout. It
Yeah.
really is. And so he does a lot of work with charity and some other things with the foundation of his company. And I wanted to have him come down so other people knew about what Scott does and what their company does.
All right, Scott, first we better start from the beginning. Tell everybody how Royal Flooring got up and going.
It's actually, we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary this August, and we started just the 4 of us. None of us came from flooring. We had no bad habits, so we just kind of started from scratch and worked hard, built up, and we got to where we're at today. It was actually just a great success story for all of us and our great employees that we have to get where we're at today.
And here's a look at it. Where is this located?
This is our Urbandale location, 9850 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale.
Okay.
Now, that's a huge building there. What was in that area before?
I believe it was a lumber company, and when we took it over, it was just pretty much an empty shell, concrete floors, studded walls, and we pretty much did the entire remodel and made it what it is today.
Now, when people walk into a place this big, they have to be overwhelmed. You know, how do you guys calm them down when they walk in and they see everything around them?
We have a very knowledgeable sales staff that kind of like diagnoses the flooring like a doctor would prescribe something to you. They ask the right questions to get the right product, the best fit your needs, get the best flooring for them.
And what type of products are we talking are available?
Right now, we're actually seeing a lot less carpet going in houses nowadays.
Really?
Carpet's going mainly in the bedrooms. A lot of hard surface on the whole main, hardwood, tile even in the wood look or larger format tile. Shifting from the 12 by 24 to larger 18 by 36 we're seeing a lot of that right now.
A tile that big?
That big, oh yeah, or even larger. So.
No way.
Yeah.
Now we have 3 little kids and are wishing that we wouldn't have done carpet on the main floor. So you're not just talking about new construction, right? You're talking
remodels.
about going in and remodeling as well.
Correct, yes.
And what's involved in that process? What can folks expect? Obviously it depends on the square feet, but how do you guys handle things?
The nice thing about our store is that when you come in and you commit to us with flooring, you're going to get the same salesperson throughout the entire process. We don't shift you off once you purchase with us and give you to somebody else. The same salesperson follows you from start to finish. They'll take you through every step of the job until it's completed and stay with you to answer your questions and make sure everything goes smoothly.
All right, and help decide, you know, gee, do we want tile, do we want hardwood, do we want the hardwood that's synthetic, and what's best for our house?
Yes, and engineered, we're not selling hardly any 3/4 solid anymore. It's all engineered, which is real wood on top with layers of plywood underneath. It doesn't move as much and the Iowa humidity changes. So,
really?
Yes.
Didn't realize that.
Yep.
Now you have some other competitors here, the big box stores. They advertise pricing all the time. Oh, it's rock bottom, but you guys are a local company and you are competitive.
Correct. Yeah, the biggest thing to take away is don't be fooled by the gimmick advertising for free pad, free installation, free tear out. Royal Flooring is going to charge you for the pad, we're going to charge you for the tear out, we're going to charge you for the installation. End of the day, we're going to be the same price or less, and you're going to get great customer service.
And I can vouch for that. I can definitely vouch for
client,
that.
weren't you?
I'm several times.
Several times, yeah.
Several times.
He's a repeat
client.
offender here.
Yeah, exactly. Because I enjoy your work. My shop floor has work that you have done, and still to this day looks phenomenal.
Well, the pricing point is because you're such a large quantity now. You're very big. Your truckload. You're actually buying at the same level as a great big box store is with personal service. You don't have who's at school today. It comes in at 4 o'clock. You got professionals all day long, and you know what product's going to work. So it's much easier for me because we do remodeling, and we have special loans for remodeling plus a new construction business, and it's easier to send them there because I know what going to be there's going to be a happy ending to the performance. Instead of somebody saying, I can't get a hold of them to come back or anything else, they take care of their clients.
So you feel a lot more secure in giving someone a loan like that?
I like it much easier because I know really what it's going to cost. There's no surprises. They know that this works. They know what the payment's going to be. The whole program flows because they really are professional. There really isn't any big box stores that has that kind of service. It's who's in on Tuesday.
Right.
And not that it's a bad thing, but you better do everything on Tuesday.
Now, maybe people are watching and saying, geez, I'd love to do this, but I don't have the cash right now, and that's where you guys come in.
If they have a home, they probably have the cash, if that makes any sense.
Sure.
We have a lot of different programs for them. Scott has some 12-month same as cash programs. On the bigger projects, we have some products that changes to the point that you can hardly notice a difference in your payment a month. So there's just a lot depending on where they're going to go. And we can tell them what the advantage of the value is going to be before they do the work also.
Gotcha.
Because we have in-house appraisers that have a value sense.
So you're saying you can come in and say, look, if you invest this, you're going to get it back, or you're not going to get it back.
Your appraised value is probably going to go here based on this thing. We're not, we're a community bank that actually purposely is a system, and so this is one of our keys. We fell in love with their work and their attitude, but really we fell in love with talking to the customers after they were done. So we helped them get their new building, and they need more, and it's the biggest building in town.
Now, Scott, you have the new place over in Urbandale, fairly new place in Urbandale. You've been in business 10 years. What other locations do you have? Because people on the east side, they don't like to trek all the way to the west side.
Yes, we also have the Altoona location open right next door to Hy-Vee in Altoona.
And that's a big location in itself.
Yes, it is, yes.
When you said you opened up a bigger store, I went, how can it be bigger than this?
Yeah.
And it was a lot bigger.
Almost double, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and back to Rick's point with the customer service, that's the great thing about our company is we have great employees, they're talented, they really care. There's nothing greater than as an owner to come to work 2 hours early and see 10, 15 salespeople already there because they want to take care of their customers. That is what separates us from the others.
Well, it's actually become a relationship. Our bank employees use them. We do work for them. I mean, it is, but we're intertwined pretty much at the hip anymore because they actually came and did our bank edition. They did the work inside our bank edition, and several of their family members we've helped build houses. So it's just nice to know from beginning to end that there's no surprises.
You know what else is good about this? When you go into Royal Flooring, you know who's going to be there? Him.
He lives there.
Scott is going to be there. The boss is going to be there.
I don't get out much anymore.
If any questions anybody can't answer, he can answer them for you because he's always around.
No question.
But what a great company. So again,
Thank
best
you.
luck to you. Tell everybody again where your places are located.
We're at 9850 Douglas in Urbandale and 301 Center Place in Altoona.
Okay, if you need some assistance in paying for this stuff,
FidelityBank.house. Easy to get a hold of us. This particular program with Scott, I try to take care of it myself, so I'll be involved.
all right, so just ask for Rick.
Yeah.
Perfect. Wonderful. Well, thank you, guys. It is 8 o'clock. We'll be right back. You are watching Great Day Live on KC.